Well, it's chucking horses in the arena time, so a little bit bright, but should go well. So let's go get some horses. Keep walking. Good boy. There you go. Okay, that's 4. What are we doing for framing? You guys can see these guys? A little bit, eh? So bright. Okay, let's go get a couple more. Oh, a little too fast. All right, as you can see, it's triple date day. Whew. 9 minutes to put them all out. Now I know. So, what are they going to do? Maybe something, maybe nothing. See, Roni's having a roll exactly where Piggy rolled. How about that? Oh, Luke's gone down. Everybody rolls at the same time. Who's next? He's up. Luke's up. It's time to go get the girlfriends. Oh, that's nice, Luke. Nice. Piggy's like, why'd you do that? Look at these two get busy with their girlfriends. Springer, you're up, buddy. Go get your girl. He says, I don't know. Maybe. It's just chilling out here. Horsey watch, behaviors, what's going to happen, what's going on. Is it the usual? Hard to say. Gracie's not worth much yet. 400 bucks. Oh, she almost made it to 500. Well, one more time. Nope, she sucks. Come on, you're on the downhill. That was just... Yikes. Who wants to come and brush our horses again? Because you're up. This is not going to be me. Whew, she's got some attitude. Let's see how she does. Springer's just shuffling around. Not much going on in his mind, I think. Take it easy. Oh, where's Gracie going? Nowhere. Just a wandering. Just a wandering horse. These two are like, where'd all the snow go? Used to be a big smorgasbord of snow on this bridge. Oh, looks like he's rolled. Pretty shiny looking now. Oh, Luke's telling Piggy to move off. Where to? It's a quiet day here. Nothing exciting going on. Maybe the boys will play a little. We've got Ruli just hanging out, getting a little sun. And Vinny's just chill. Waiting his turn. I can't put him in with the girls and the boys. Just gets all worked up, so... In a little while, we'll chuck the girls back and then put him in and he can play. And look at that. What's Luke doing, you think? He says, Piggy's all mine? Not even Gracie can get in on that. What? What do you want? She's wandering. She's got somewhere to be. Just gonna go try Luke again. Oh, she made it in a little closer to Peggy this time. And then leaves. She's busy. Busiest horse in here. Everybody else is just chilling out, getting a suntan. It's suntan day for horses. Do you think she'll make her way over to Springer? She's thinking about it, and then look at this guy. Luke comes in, separates them off. Kind of quiet about it though. I mean, it's not like Springer's having a fight. Whatever, man. Luke's his best bud. He says, "Trust me, you don't want to get involved with that one." She's Arabian. Actually, we were kind of wondering, what is Luke exactly? We were told appendix, but an appendix is a cross between a quarter horse and a thoroughbred. But it's hard to say. Look at how much trouble the camera has with exposure. Everybody's dark because it's so white here. So, but you know, there have been other people that said, well, maybe there's some Arabian there. We don't know. We have no idea. Munching on little twigs from the cedar tree, slowly falling apart. There's Springer coming in for a visit. That's good. And what are these guys doing? Nothing as usual. A quiet pair. Piggy's hanging out by herself in the corner, getting a suntan because she's a Palomino and she needs to get a little bit of sunlight. Just kidding, I have no idea. Horses love hanging out in the sun. Feels good, it's warm. Let's see. I'll come on this side of the tree. Oh, Luke's moving them off. Says, well, let's get going. It's interesting. Oh, look there. Nina's gonna make her way over to Peggy, and we'll see if Luke comes and rescues Peggy. He's got two girls to figure out, and they're both on the wrong side of the arena. Luke's making his way up, see? Oh, Lena's having a roll. Right where Peggy was, you see? Big stretch. And these two are together. Triple date. See what happens here. I have to keep in mind that Springer's sort of robbing the cradle at the moment. It's going to make my way real slow. Maybe just to here. Oh. Nice, eh? A little bit of quiet chitty chat. Springer says, "Hey girl, what's up?" So, in other words, Luke has a preference for Peggy. He'd leave Gracie, but if Peggy was being crowded, like she was, then he'll go and take over. As you can see, he's sort of locked off Roni a little. And I would expect Luke to sort of maybe push her around a bit. Oh, jeez. Too many horses. Out of the way. Crunchy snow everywhere in the shade. So let's come up the side here. I'm not sure if we're going together as three or I'm just following what's happening here. Pass by. But they've all paired up as expected. I think I've said it before that I had an expectation that this would generally happen for these, because these two are always together. That's a given. And these two did really well together when they were alone. And if you haven't seen that video, there's a video called I Put Springer and Gracie Together. Bernie says, take off. And he has no shortage of energy to make this happen. So Gracie's in the middle now. A troublemaker, eh? Here he comes. He hasn't gone far. So Gracie's got a... Oh, hey buddy. No, I wouldn't come to this corner. What? You're fine. Be brave. Hey, leave him alone. So there, I'll step in. Because I'm not interested. If I was in the arena right now, if I didn't have a fence here, and I was on the other side of Springer like I was, I would have every expectation that my horses would behave themselves and not do that. So there's a point where I'm going to definitely step in and just say, not while I'm around. Roni knows better. Springer says, well, I'll go over here, but maybe I'll come back up. Hey. He can talk to him though. I don't mind him talking to Springer and telling him a little bit. Everybody's got to be higher or lower. So that's cool. It's important. See, now if I come over here and Springer comes to me, I have every expectation that he meaning Macaroni, will just stay over there. Oh, watch out, pal. So Lena's gonna make her way over, which will actually cause a little bit more pressure for Roni to come in. I'm gonna go this way now. Now watch Springer kind of follow me. I'll go this way. Draw this way a little. Hey, no. Hey, stay over there. Big turd. So it's no different than me giving him ears. Springer says, hey man, thanks for keeping me safe. So, yep. I'm going this way. Roni, you're gonna be in big trouble if you try it. Lena's being kind of a pain. I mean, it's better for Springer to just kind of wander off. It's a big arena. Nobody chases him around. He just kind of, if he goes, everything's fine. You can learn that, but I think it's really important that if you are part of a herd, in other words, you manage one or you own one or something like that, that the influence you have is large enough that even from a distance, what a goofball, eh? You can make a difference and be the lead horse in a way. So here he comes again. He says, I'll hang out with you. I'm gonna walk over a little bit over here. Gracie's gonna get kicked in a minute. No way Lena's gonna put up with that. No chance. Yeah, Luke told her to take off, so that's what she has to do. Interesting horse behaviors. You know, it's all science to me. I mean, I know what's that word? Anthropomorphize. Anthropomorphize or something. Damn it. I'll look it up later. Essentially, we put human emotions and behaviors to horses. So I know I'm doing that. I'm okay with that, but what I'm really trying to show and sometimes explain is is the action that's happening that's causing the reaction to get another action, you know. Hopefully I'm breaking it down to something basic instead of thinking something like, you know, something more advanced other than get moving. Luke says, what do I do now? I want to get to my peg. he's lost Lena. Look at that. He says, I'll push Gracie around, that's for sure. But Lena's a little bit higher than Luke. She never used to be. I think I've told this story before, but when we got Luke, Lena, and Macaroni, and they were the only three here, Luke and Macaroni used to pick on Lena a lot. And I mean a lot. She wasn't able to eat sometimes and be stuck in the rain, and so we worked on that and whatnot. But when this other horse, Benny, came, who was an awesome horse, I guess he taught Lena some tricks or something. And she got above Luke and never went back down. So that was neat. What's happening here? What's Gracie up to? She's like, I like a bay horse. You or Springer's just fine. She gets along with Roni, but they don't really care too much about each other. Anyhow, so yeah, so Lena's always kind of stayed ahead of Luke. There was one time when Luke was sick due to some worming that I had to do for him, and he was really down. He was stinky and all kinds of stuff because of the chemicals they stick in those things. And she essentially didn't have any desire to have that anywhere near her, and she gave him a good boot to the side for it. It's crazy. So I'm gonna put this down for a minute here. You guys can watch the boys. So let's put that down. Just need to look at something here for a second. Knocked off a small piece of the fence we've got over there. I just wanted to pick it up. Anyhow, everybody's back to normal again. Each boy's got his girl, and then there's this one and that one. See, Vinny's still chowing down and really still just hanging out. Everybody's quiet. Super quiet day. Oh, some co-grooming going on. It's important to watch this stuff. You can watch them chitty chat with each other, use their ears, use their mouth, scratch certain spots. Luke has a bit of a braid in part of his mane. I'm pretty sure it's Peggy's fault. Or credit, I'm not really sure. It's a pretty intricate little braid. Lena. Swish! Watch the tail, everybody. When you're hanging around horses, the tail's almost always a big indicator that something's about to happen. See how Piggy's tail gets so busy when Luke tries to get her to go. A little bit of irritation. Oh. See, Luke and Macaroni get along pretty good, so I guess they don't get too concerned with each other. Might see a little more co-grooming happen here. Luke's got a bit of an itch. Whew, it's so bright. So bright. The camera's having a hard time with this. So well, but overall it's quite peaceful. Good communication with the horses, good communication. See a little nip there by Peggy. She says, I told you once, I told you twice. Luke's nodding his head. You know, it's important. These horses do the same stuff to people. So if you can recognize it when they do it to each other, and who the high horse is and who the low horse is, then you can know which behaviors to not put up with. Because if they're doing it to you, they consider you lower. You don't see Gracie nipping at Peggy, right? It's not gonna chew on her. So these horse behavior videos they're neat to watch, but they're a great guideline for when you're hanging around with horses on how you should be treated by them. So there you go. Looks off. Well, I always know when I've kind of been recording for a while, my camera says it's reached its limit. So I reached my 30-minute limit. I've been out here for a little bit. Time flies, you know, watching these guys, talking about them, observing, learning. It just goes by like it's nothing. So being that we've surpassed the 30-minute mark, I think we're pretty good for the day, and I gotta get on with some stuff. Piggy's back in the corner, hanging out, chilling out. These two are doing nothing. Luke's wandering. He's kind of sort of going around with Gracie, and Gracie's sort of going between the two bays. So, fun times. Beautiful day. Really nice day. So we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow.